things. So closing is very different today, folks. Two very common misconceptions that salespeople have is that closing is trying to get the customer to say, I want to buy your car today. Customers don't even think like that anymore. Closing today, and look at how many of you are shaking your head, so I get it. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir here. Closing today needs to be way more frequent and way more subtle than it was in the past. What you're really trying to do is make it easy for the customer to take action on a decision they've already made. Significantly different, way different. The second misconception salespeople have is that that they control the negotiations, or they initiate the negotiations, and the negotiation process starts somewhere after demo or somewhere around the write-up process. That couldn't be further from the truth today either. Where do the negotiations begin now? Yeah, sometimes right at the hello, right? But much, much earlier in the transaction. So today I will, if I remember, I will share with you how to recognize when the customer is negotiating. Actually, let me share that with you right now. It's not typically a part of this workbook, or this workshop, so find somewhere to write this down. But here is how you can tell a customer is starting to negotiate with you. When they discuss, when they bring up intent, timing, or terms of owning our product. Intent, timing, or terms, you better be laser focused because they're starting to negotiate. Intent, timing, or terms. Now the problem is, oftentimes they'll bring up intent, timing, or terms before we've had enough time or an opportunity to build value and build rapport. But it's a closing opportunity nonetheless. Now, it's not the old prototype of close, trying to get them to say, I want to buy the car today. No, that's actually driving business away from us because customers don't think like that anymore. It's getting them to say to themselves, I think I'd like to move forward just a little bit further. I think I'd like to move forward just a little bit further. I want white. I want white. But what's the harm in taking a look at silver? What's the harm in looking at silver? Okay. I'm not going to buy today. I'm not, but you know, I got to drive it sometime. What's the harm in driving it? Okay, look, I already told you I'm not going to buy for about a week. But what's the harm in taking a look at some numbers? Just making it easy for the customer to say to themselves, I'd like to move forward just a little bit further. That's what closing is today. Okay, intent, time, and terms. Does that make sense to you guys?